When something traumatic happens to you, you probably won't feel like yourself for a while. You may not even feel human for a while. You kind of just stumble around through life, not really understanding what happened to you and what you're supposed to do next. And usually at some point, you will find something that makes you feel better and kind of makes you feel like the old pre-trauma you again, if there was a pre-trauma you. Unfortunately, the things we find in those darkest periods of our lives, when no one is really helping us or supporting us or telling us what to do, often are things that are not very good for us. The thing you discover that finally gives you some relief from the years of suffering that you haven't known how to deal with might be something like drugs or alcohol, or eating too much food, or not eating enough food, or spending too much money, or impulsive sexual behavior, or even just good old repression and denial. You may have a period of time in your life when this is essentially your only play, when this is the only thing you have been able to find and use that has helped you feel better. And I am not here to shame you or chastise you for that. What I do want you to be on the lookout for, though, is when you reach the point in your post-trauma life where that resource is no longer needed for you, where you do have the tools or the people or the support to start handling that distress that was not your fault in ways that don't hurt you physically, emotionally, or financially. Because we often don't realize when we have crossed that line and when we now actually have the support that we have finally needed all along.